Hey guys, Tins Knox here, reporting for duty. What we have here is a game called Philosophical Cat. I'm not quite sure what it is, but as before, the game had the word cat in it, so I was like, cool. I played through the first few clicks just to see what it was. It looks really interesting. So let's get in. I am a philosophical cat. I wander around this universe, looking for answers that may not exist. Things come back to me when it's too late for me to accept. Aw, kitty. I used to know where home is. Now, I don't even know where I stand. Walk with me. Sometimes I see faces of the past. In you, in us, in me. But I want to flow. I've told myself that I'm okay for so long that I've lost touch with my color. I've seen pain in the heart of people I love the most, pain like roaches with my color, pain like honey, pain like ripping heart. I think I may have missed a line. When my heart broke for the first time, I remembered that this isn't the first time, nor the last time. Oh, kitty! Thinking of angels, love, care, empathy, companionship, constant battle with ghosts, my comical sense of logic, reality, pessimism, survival instincts, poison, fear, rot, still, assurance, rest, trust, safety. Endless mistakes, unpredictability, narcissism, selfishness. Wow. Angels, love, care, empathy, companionship, connection, intimacy, trust, safety, assurance, rest, this constant battle with ghosts, my comical sense of logic, reality, pessimism, my survival instinct, poison, fear, rot, still, dissociation, endless mistakes, unpredictability, narcissism, selfishness. Intimacy shouldn't symbolize pain, but sometimes it's more painful than pain itself. Does it matter which one I click on? Intimacy gave me warmth when it was the coldest, but sometimes it is the very thing that kills me. Sometimes they blame our spiritual sources for all the experiences I would rather not remember, all the beautiful things I saw in the bottom of the pit. There are times when my own desire for self-preservation startles me. Constant battle is necessary to move forward. Death is not necessarily physical. If you were stuck in a moment, I would say you were as good as dead. But that's nothing to be scared of. Many have come back to life from death. Too late. Some apologies arrive too late. But however late it may be, I'll accept it. I hope my belated apologies will be accepted too. I'm just checking for things that click. No. Oh, loading. Is that the end? gonna assume that's the end. Okay. When you see a title called The Philosophical Cat, you should be expected for this. You should expect things like this. I was not. I was not prepared. That had some deep stuff. Had a lot of deep stuff. Wow. I hope. Wow. That really hits, because there's stuff in there that you need to take into consideration, or I hope people will think about. My eye's really itchy and it's watering. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. Sniffle. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be lighthearted about this, but it's not a lighthearted subject. I just don't want to be too serious. I'm not good at serious. But there is a message in here, and I don't want to give you the message that it is, because the message may be different for you. It's a universal message that can be conveyed such, but can be understood differently, which I like. And I think that's the philosophical aspect, and I think there's a concept of understanding in here, that we make mistakes. We all have ups and downs. Depression is a part of people, and accept apologies late. People are people. They're flawed, and things are going to happen, and you should understand that things are going to happen, and sometimes we can't necessarily control it. And if we can't control it, we can't expect other people to control it. And we should be understanding of them, because we want them to be understanding of us. And I said I wasn't going to get serious. I'm sorry. I love how this game was developed. I loved how simple it was, how it prodded you to click on certain things, which changed how things were clicked on, and how sometimes it allowed you to click on them when you were ready, and sometimes it just barraged you with things, and it was just like an overflow of words, because that's just how emotions can get to you sometimes. And I think that was great. I think that was excellent, because that's how sometimes I feel. And oh my god, I loved this, and I hope you loved this. And there's not much more left of this, and there's not much more I can say, but still I'm going to plead with you to go play it for yourself, because there's no better way to get a sense of what this game can offer than by playing it for yourself. And I will link it in the description, and I strongly encourage you to go. And not just to play this game, but to support the developer, because this was brilliant, and I very much like this. And this is the sort of game and the sort of content that I think needs to be out there more. Because it gets you into the game, but it doesn't detract from the message. And the artwork was simple, but it was brilliant, and I love how it was a cat. Not just because I love cats, but because it people don't really want to connect with people sometimes, and it's easier to connect with an animal. And it sounds really weird, but the cat aspect made it more interesting in a really weird sense, but also I like how it's the philosophical cat. I can't describe what I'm trying to say, but I hope you understand. Anyway, great job, developers. This was well done, and I really hope you create more like this. Leave a like, leave a comment, share and follow, subscribe, and yeah, stay tuned for the next video. I'm Nox. I'm a little confused, and over and out.